Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. My name is Vaishnavi Kundal, and I'm an associate professor and program director of the Sleep Medicine Fellowship at Sinai in New York. As chair of the ETS Sleep Fellowship Program Directors Committee within the Sleep and Respiratory Neurobiology Assembly at ATS, I want to share why involvement in ATS, specifically the SRN Assembly, is incredibly valuable for sleep fellows and trainees across the board. So, if sleep medicine is your field, the SRN Assembly is really your professional home within ATS. It really brings together a community of clinicians, educators, and scientists focused on sleep. And importantly, it's not just a scientific group, it's a platform for mentorship, education, and leadership. And it really plays a key role in shaping the future of sleep medicine through research, guidelines, and collaboration. So, at the highest level, the SRN offers four core things that are really critical early in your career. And that includes mentorship, education, leadership opportunities, and a national network of sleep physicians and sleep scientists. We do this through scientific programming, both at the conference and year round, as well as mentorship and apprenticeship programs and journal clubs and webinars, which I'll touch on a little bit later. And what I really want to emphasize here is that you can actively engage in each of these areas starting as early as a resident or fellow in your training. So this slide answers an important question. If you get involved in the ATS SRN, what does that actually look like? And what does the ATS SRN do? SRN Assembly has multiple committees and working groups that help shape programming, strategy, communications, and trainee engagement within sleep medicine. So this slide just highlights a couple of those groups. These include standing committees like the Programming Committee, the Planning and Nominating Committee, the Web Committee, as well as working groups such as the Early Career Working Group, the Program Directors Committee, and the Advocacy Working Group. The key point here is that ATS offers a true leadership pipeline, one that fellows and early career faculty can grow into meaningful national roles over time. And one of the main ways to get started in that pathway is through the mentorship and apprenticeship program, which I'll highlight in the next slide. So the SRN mentorship program connects early career members with experienced leaders in the field. Members of the Early Career Working Group personally pair mentors and mentees based on shared clinical and research interests, helping to create meaningful and relevant connections. And this is incredibly valuable because it provides guidance from individuals who've already navigated academic careers, research pathways, and leadership roles. And importantly, these relationships are not limited to the conference. They often continue beyond ATS, helping trainees build a lasting national mentorship network outside of the home institution. The Mentor-Mentee program is currently open for the upcoming ATS International Conference in Orlando, so make sure you sign up. And so why does this matter for you? It matters because you can really get guidance from people who've already done what you want to do. And in this slide, I want to talk about the apprenticeship program, which can really be your entry point into leadership within the ATS SRN. So as an apprentice, you serve on the committees that I mentioned earlier alongside senior mentors and really get direct exposure to ATS functions from programming to planning and governance. And many trainees often go on to become full committee members after this, which opens the door to long-term leadership roles within the ATS SRN. And it can really help you in the promotion pathway at your own institution. And then applications for the SRN apprenticeship program typically open in December or January before the international conference. So again, why does this matter? Because this is really your entry point into national leadership within the ATS and the SRN Assembly. The next thing I really want to highlight is the Aspire Fellowship Grant. The Aspire Fellowship Grant is really a unique opportunity for trainees who are interested in research and pursuing a physician-scientist pathway in pulmonary and sleep. It's a multi-institutional program that provides structured mentorship, collaboration, and really the opportunity to work with leaders across several major academic centers. And it serves as a pipeline for developing future academic leaders in our field. So this program is open to pulmonary critical care and sleep fellows, as well as ENT residents who are ATS members and are training at institutions with a strong research infrastructure. In addition to mentorship and collaboration, there's also some financial support provided, up to $3,000 annually during your clinical years and $10,000 during your research years. Overall, the Aspire Fellowship offers a structured pathway to build research skills and develop mentorship networks and gain the experience you need to transition into a successful physician scientist career. Applications for this fellowship are typically closed in the spring before the ATS International Conference. In addition to structured programs, the SRN offers ongoing educational content through webinars, journal clubs, and scientific programming. So, for example, we're developing new webinar formats to support trainees and early career faculty. One of them includes Sleep Science in 180 Seconds, which is a high-yield session where we will review 8 to 10 high-impact papers in the field in a concise, engaging format. Another is a leadership-focused webinar series that highlights leadership journeys and provides practical insights into career development. We also have My First Grant Clinic coming up. This is scheduled for Thursday, April 9th at noon, which is designed to provide a practical step-by-step approach to grant writing, including common pitfalls, reviewer perspectives, and strategies to help early career researchers successfully secure funding. And then beyond these kind of SRN offerings, ATS also offers outstanding professional development opportunities across the organization. I'm just highlighting a couple of them here. One of them is the Fellows Track Symposium, which is a 2-day pre-conference program for pulmonary critical care and sleep fellows with intensive expert-led clinical education, skills training, and orientation to key scientific sessions. The other one is the ATS New Faculty Bootcamp, which is an intensive 2-day pre-conference program designed to equip transitioning fellows and early career faculty with skills and mentorship across career tracks to navigate their move into independent academic roles as faculty. And I want to say that I personally completed both of these programs and found them to be incredibly valuable in shaping my own career path. And these programs really help bridge the gap between training and independent academic careers. So I want to take a moment to share my own journey through ATS because I think it really highlights the value of getting involved. I first became involved in ATS as a resident, actually, and I completed the Fellows Bootcamp. And I started in fellowship, I started engaging in the Sleep and Respiratory Neurobiology Assembly. And I'll say that this early exposure really played a major role in helping me choose sleep medicine as my career path, as I met several mentors in SRN and really in building my initial network within the field. From there, I became more involved through early career working group, eventually serving in a leadership role, which gave me the opportunity to contribute to national programming at the international conference and connect with peers and mentors across institutions. Later, I participated in the New Faculty Bootcamp and became involved in the broader ATS committees. And through these roles, I've really had the opportunity to contribute to educational initiatives, collaborate nationally, and really grow my career as an academic physician. All of these experiences, the mentorship, leadership, and national involvement, have been incredibly important in shaping my career and building my network. And so what I want to impart with is for trainees and early career faculty, ATS is not just something you attend, it's something that you can actively grow within, and it can really help shape your career trajectory as well. So a common question is whether the ATS membership is worth the cost, right? And I would strongly emphasize that this is not just a membership, it's really an investment in your career. Through ATS, you gain mentorship, leadership experience, national visibility, and collaborative opportunities. And these are exactly the kinds of activities that contribute to promotion and long-term academic success. And as you can see, if you're a trainee considering joining ATS, the first year of membership is free. And from there on, annual dues are only $130 a year for trainees. Maybe your next question is, how can you get started and get involved in the SRN? So getting involved is actually very straightforward. First, you start with becoming a member of ATS and join the SRN Assembly. Make sure you register for the ATS 2026 International Conference in Orlando, Florida from May 15th through 20th and join the SRN Assembly meeting, which is typically on Monday evenings. And you can follow us on LinkedIn and complete the SRN Pulse form to express interest and opportunities to get involved within the Assembly. and you really don't need prior connections to get involved. If you do plan to attend the ETS International Conference this year, networking is a major part of ETS, and a great way to start is attending the SRN Early Career Group Networking Happy Hour, which is being hosted at the Hilton Orlando. And it's really a great opportunity to meet peers and connect with SRN leadership in an informal setting. This is the type of event that really makes it easy to start building these relationships and becoming a part of the broader sleep community. So, I want to thank you again for your time. I hope this gives you a sense of how valuable ETS and SRN can be for trainees and early career faculty. And please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or if you'd like to get involved. Thank you.